quick video explaining how a free market chooses the equilibrium and why that's going to be different to the social optimum. First things first, the free market is assumed to be at least mostly selfish, self-interested. That's what traditional economic theory has assumed, that a rational human will be able to look at the costs and the benefits and maximize their utility or their profits. They're only thinking of themselves. This is really kind of the background into why externalities end up being a really significant problem in economics. So, in summary, consumers, they are self-interested, they only care about themselves. So if I were to draw a picture, what I would draw is a bubble around this consumer, and this consumer only sees that bubble. And same with this firm, bubble around the firm, and then this firm only looks at that themselves, they only care about themselves. So it's a really selfish model. Consumers maximize their utility, firms maximize their profits. Now, there are some other variations on this that you learn about in other times, but for now, this is the core model to work from. So how do consumers maximize their utility? They look at the benefits only to themselves. So what have we learned that looks at the benefits to oneself? We look at the MPC. The MPC, the marginal private benefit, is the benefit that the individual receives from consuming an extra unit of the good. Check out my videos below to look at that in more detail. At the same time, producers want to maximize their profits, so they're going to look at the lowest cost that they can get away with paying, which from a firm's perspective is the cost that they have to pay. And that's what we look at when we look at the MPC, marginal private cost, which is the cost that the firm faces to produce an extra unit of the good or service. So what we've learned is consumers are going to look at the MPB, and they only see that. And firms only see the MPC for themselves. So in a free market, we've got firms looking at the MPC, consumers looking at the MPB. These things coincide, and that becomes the equilibrium. That's the supply, that's the demand. So PFM and QFM is the actual free market equilibrium. So if a question ever asks you to find the free market equilibrium, be sure to set your MPC equal to your MPB, and you get PFM and QFM. In summary, the free market equilibrium will take no account of externalities. I haven't even bothered to draw them here. The free market just doesn't see them, and even if it did see them, doesn't care. So it only looks at the MPB and the MPC. That's why we'll learn later in the next few videos coming up that QFM is going to be different to what the social optimum would be in the context of externalities. So that's what we're going to look at the next video. Hope to catch you then. See you, bye!